Hello everyone, welcome to Explore ORZ. So today, we will share the longest river in the world. Number 10 is Amur River. The Amur River begins near the sacred mountain of Burkhan Khaldun and serves as a natural border between the Russian Far East and China. Some people in Mongolia think that Genghis Khan was born at this peak. The amazing thing about this river is the diverse range of ecosystems it helps maintain. The Amur passes through a wide variety of habitats, from tropical rainforests to arid steppes and Arctic tundras. This unknown river, which stretches for 2,763 miles, or 4,444 kilometers, is vital to the existence of numerous outlying settlements and the preservation of their rich cultural traditions. Number 9 is Congo River. It is the world's deepest river that flows through the center of Africa. Amazing ecosystems in Central and Eastern Africa owe a great deal to this massive, meandering river. Starting in the DMRC, this river runs due east before finally meeting the Atlantic. Elephants, gorillas, and hyenas, among other forest-dwelling creatures, rely on the Congo River, which provides water as it flows twice across the equator on its way to the sea. It has a total length of 4,700 kilometers, 2,922 miles. Number 8 is Rio de La Plata. The Rio de La Plata, sometimes known as River Plate, is a major river in South America. The Rio de la Plata begins in Uruguay, where the Uruguay and Paraná rivers meet, and flows south to the estuary between Buenos Aires and Montevideo, where it eventually flows into the Atlantic. Including its tributaries, the Uruguay and Paraná rivers, the Rio de la Plata becomes one of the world's longest rivers at a total of 4,880 kilometers in length, 3,030 miles. More than that, at its widest point, some 220 kilometers, it is the biggest river in the world. Number 7 is Ob-Irtysh River. The Ob-Irtysh River, formed by the confluence of the Obi and the Irtysh rivers, is frozen for 6 months out of the year because of its location in the harsh environment of western Siberia. The vast majority of the canal's 5,410 kilometers, 3,364 miles, length may be located in Russia. Novosibirsk, a halt along the famous Trans-Siberian Railway, is the most significant city on the Obi banks. Irtyshes. Number 6 is Yellow River. The Yellow River begins in the Byankala Mountains and continues through 9 provinces before it reaches the Bohai Sea in western China. It is the 6th longest river in the world at a total length of 5,464 kilometers, 3,395 miles. High levels of sediment in the river's waters give them a muddy, yellow hue, hence the name. Yellow River history is rich and interesting. This river and its basin have been essential to the economic growth of northern China, which is often considered to be the cradle of Chinese culture. However, the Yellow River has also been the cause of many catastrophic floods throughout its lengthy history. However, the Yellow River is crucial to comprehending Chinese history as it was the site where ancient empires were established. Number 5 is Yenisei River. The Yenisei is one of the world's 10 longest rivers and a river that you may not be familiar with. It has a total of 5,539 kilometers, 3,445 miles, in length. The Yenisei River begins in northern Mongolia, winds across central Siberia, and empties into the Kara Sea, which is part of the Arctic Ocean. The river is crucial because it provides hydroelectricity, agriculture, and transportation to numerous outlying Siberian settlements, including the Ket and the U. Furthermore, during the winter months, the largest herd of reindeer in the world is fed by the riverbanks. Number 4 is the Mississippi River. The Mississippi River, Missouri River, and Jefferson River system is the world's 4th longest river system. 31 U.S. states and 2 Canadian provinces are drained by the river system. Totaling 6,275 kilometers in length, 3,902 miles. This huge delta is home to a diverse ecosystem that attracts many different kinds of animals every year. It is thought that Lake Itasca in northern Minnesota is the actual beginning point of the Mississippi River, which flows southward and eventually empties into the Gulf of Mexico. As an alternative, we can think of the Jefferson River as the farthest headwaters of the Mississippi, which yields the Mississippi-Missouri Jefferson River system. Number 3 is Yangtze River. The Yangtze, Asia's longest river, flows entirely within China. Approximately 400 million people in modern-day China call the river's banks home, proving the river's continued cultural and economic significance in the country. The Yangtze River rises on the Tibetan Plateau and drains into the East China Sea in the vicinity of Shanghai. It is one of the top 10 longest rivers in the world, at a length of 6,300 kilometers, 3,917 miles. What's more, it's a major contributor to China's tourism industry. The best way to take in the breathtaking scenery of the Three Gorges region in China is on a river cruise. Number 2 is Amazon River. The Amazon River, which runs through much of southern South America, is the lifeblood of the Amazon rainforest, keeping its incredible wildlife and pristine ecosystems alive. The Amazon River is the largest river in the world and it begins in the Andes. During the wet season, its width can reach 190 kilometers, and it discharges approximately 209,000 cubic meters of water into the Atlantic Ocean every second. This expansive waterway is a popular tourist destination because of its length of roughly 6,400 kilometers, 3,976 miles. Visitors can see the rainforest's rich flora and fauna on cruises and boat trips along the Amazon River. Number 1 is Nile River. The Nile River is the longest river in the world at a total length of 6,650 kilometers, 4,130 miles. The origin of the illustrious Nile River is unknown. This massive river is variously known as the White Nile and the Blue Nile. Both the Blue and White Niles have their origins in Africa, in Ethiopia's Lake Tana and Tanzania's Lake Victoria, respectively. The river begins its long journey northward from here, traversing much of East Africa en route to Egypt. Indeed, Nile cruises along the Egyptian stretch are among the most well-known in the world. Even so, the significance of this river to both people and wildlife is immense. The Nile's annual flooding made for rich farmland for the ancient Egyptians. The end of the Nile's long journey is when it finally empties into the Mediterranean Sea. Thanks for watching our video. If you like our video, remember to help us like and share. If you have yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel, remember to click on the subscribe button and hit the bell icon, so you will be able to receive the notification when we launch a new video. See you in our next video.